Hi, Mike Kennedy, Water Connection. That rotten egg smell permeating from your hot tap is sulfates present in your water supply. Most municipalities filter their water, so most likely those sulfates are created in a well and then supplied to your house. What causes the rotten egg smell? Well, there's two things. If you've installed a salt-based water softener, that additional salt introduced into solution will eat up, consume the anode that's in a water heater to protect it from corrosion quicker. When it corrodes the anode at a quicker rate, it causes what's called outgassing. And that rod produces hydrogen gas. When you couple the hydrogen gas with the sulfates, it produces hydrogen sulfide, which is that rotten egg smell. Now, here's what an anode looks like. And when it's been consumed, it's sacrificing itself so the tank doesn't sacrifice itself. Here's what it looks like when it's new. They're generally made out of magnesium or aluminum because that's the preferred rod that the manufacturer puts in. But when you add a salt softener to it, it will eat up those rods quicker. Now, the other place that sulfates can be a problem or a rotten egg smell can be created is if you have a vacation home or a cabin where you leave it unattended, you turn the electric off, the gas to save money. Bacteria in a stagnating tank can get created, and coupled with the sulfates, that can cause that rotten egg smell that you get on startup. What can you do to prevent these things from causing that? Well, you can remove the anode, but then you've removed the protection that the manufacturer puts in to protect the tank against corrosion, so that could be a very costly mistake. The other thing is you can remove the aluminum or magnesium anode and now install a aluminum zinc rod. Aluminum zinc being the smaller content of the aluminum, it sets up a defense, and it actually builds a resistor into the anode so that certain water conditions do not break it down very quickly. So it gives you a longer life, it doesn't outgas as quickly, and it in most cases will prevent that rotten egg smell from coming back. The other thing that you can do is you can consider salt-free water conditioners to take place of your salt-based water conditioner. The other thing, which is an ultimate fix, is a powered anode. Now, plugged into an outlet, the device is made of titanium. It basically puts out a charge of current, and it scatters the bad electrical current that's created in that battery with water and steel, and it moves it away from the tank to protect the steel from corroding. The nice thing about this is that the titanium is unaffected, as with conventional anodes, by different types of aggressive water conditions, salt-based water softeners, low pH water conditions, and it's 100% cure for smelly water. So that's a consideration. This can replace the hex head by itself, or it can, by adding an adapter, it can simply replace this rod which goes on the hot side of your tank. So this is a rod called Corro-Protec. It's the #1 seller in the world. It's been around for 12 years. I sell it because it's reliable. It has a great track record. So this is something to consider. Now, if you don't have electrical, for instance, or you don't have an outlet close by, or you live in, you have a cabin or a vacation home that maybe you generate power on, or you just shut the power off, and you don't have the availability to take care of a smelly water condition on a full-time basis, then there's an alternative. And what you can do is you can remove the hex head anode, and you would put in this anode, which of course we sell in a link because it's easier to ship it to you, so that you would simply drop it into the tank and you would replace the hex head with a nipple style anode and with a valve. That valve allows you to treat the tank with hydrogen peroxide in a funnel. 1 quart of hydrogen peroxide poured through that valve open will allow you to treat the tank every time that you start up that vacation home or cabin. Or it could be your primary home that you want to just treat periodically to keep the smell at bay. So this gives you a way to do that. We also have that kit in a configuration that allows you to replace the hot outlet nipple with this, and so that you can still introduce the hydrogen peroxide. Now, if you want to see a complete instruction on how to treat your tank, go to our website. There's a link down below, waterconnection.com. You can purchase these. You can purchase the powered anodes, and if you want to see a more extensive tutorial on this, it's not available yet, but I'm working on it. So look for it in our library on our website, and we will have a very informative piece on anode, the purpose of an anode, removal and replacement of an anode. Always nice having you. Please come back and see us again. Always welcome your comments. Thanks so much.